Practical tips for meditation. What is meditation and how to do it? These are extracts from talks with Ramana Maharshi. A conversation. Visitor. Work leaves no time for separate meditation. Is the constant reminder I am trying to feel it while actually at work enough? Maharshi. It will become constant when the mind becomes strengthened. Repeated practice strengthens the mind, and such mind is capable of holding on to the current. In that case, engagement in work or no engagement, the current remains unaffected and uninterrupted. Visitor. No separate meditation is necessary? Maharshi. Meditation is your true nature now. You call it meditation because there are other thoughts distracting you. When these thoughts are dispelled, you remain alone, that is, in the state of meditation, free from thoughts. And that is your real nature, which you are now attempting to gain by keeping away other thoughts. Such keeping away of other thoughts is now called meditation. When the practice becomes firm, the real nature shows itself as the true meditation. Other thoughts arise more forcibly when you attempt meditation. When Maharishi said this, there was immediately a chorus of questions by a few others. Maharshi. Yes, all kinds of thoughts arise in meditation. It is but right. What lies hidden in you is brought out. Unless they rise up, how can they be destroyed? They therefore rise up spontaneously in order to be extinguished in due course, thus to strengthen the mind. Another conversation. Visitor. This third visit to Tiruvannamalai seems to have intensified the sense of egoism in me and made meditation less easy. Is this an unimportant passing phase or a sign that I should avoid such places hereafter? Maharshi. It is imaginary. This place or another is within you. Such imaginations must end so that the places have nothing to do with the activities of the mind. Even your surroundings are not of your own accord. They are there as a matter of course. You must rise above them and not get yourself involved. Another conversation. Visitor. In the practice of meditation, are there any signs of the nature of subjective experience or otherwise which will indicate the aspirant's progress towards self-realization? Maharshi. The degree of freedom from unwanted thoughts and the degree of concentration on a single thought are the measure to gauge the progress. Another conversation. Visitor. How is one to meditate? Maharshi. What is meditation? It is commonly understood to be concentration on a single thought. Other thoughts are kept out at that time. The single thought also must vanish at the right time. Thought-free consciousness is the goal. Another conversation. Visitor. I get into meditation and reach a point which may be called peace, and a contemplative mood. What should be the next step? Maharshi: peace is self-realization. Peace need not be disturbed. One should aim at peace only. Visitor: but I do not have the satisfaction. Maharshi: because your peace is temporary. If made permanent, it is called realization. Another conversation. Visitor: are there not modulations in contemplation according to circumstances? Maharshi: yes, there are. At times there is illumination, and then contemplation is easy. At other times, contemplation is impossible even with repeated attempts. This is due to the working of the three gunas, qualities in nature. Visitor: is it influenced by one's activities and circumstances? Maharshi: those cannot influence it. It is the sense of doership, kartritva buddhi, that forms the impediment. Another conversation. Visitor: contemplation is possible only with control of mind, and control can be accomplished only by contemplation. Is it not a vicious circle? Maharshi: yes, they are interdependent. They must go on side by side. Practice and dispassion bring about the result gradually. Dispassion is practiced to check the mind from being projected outward. Practice is to keep it turned inward. There is a struggle between control and contemplation. It is going on constantly within. Contemplation will, in due course, be successful. Visitor: how to begin? Your grace is needed for it. Maharshi: grace is always there. Dispassion cannot be acquired, nor realization of the truth, nor inherence in the self, in the absence of Guru's grace. Practice is necessary. It is like training a roguish bull confined to his stall by tempting him with luscious grass and preventing him from straying. Another conversation. Visitor: there is something concrete necessary to meditate upon. How shall we meditate upon I? Maharshi: we have become rooted in forms, and so we require a concrete form for meditating upon. Only that which we contemplate upon will in the end remain over. When you contemplate, the other thoughts disappear. So long as you need to contemplate, there are other thoughts. Where are you? You contemplate because you exist, for the contemplator must contemplate. The contemplation can only be where he is. Contemplation wards off all other thoughts. You should merge yourself in the source. At times we merge in the source unconsciously, as in sleep, death, swoon, etc. What is contemplation? It is merging into the source consciously. Then the fear of death, swoon, etc. will disappear, because you are able to merge into the source consciously. Another conversation. A lady, a casual visitor, then taking leave, was almost on the point of bursting into tears. She asked, I know that mukti, liberation from bondage, is impossible in one life. Still, may I not have peace of mind in this life? The master looked at her very kindly and said, smiling softly, life and all else are in Brahman alone. Brahman is here and now. Investigate. Visitor. I am practicing meditation for a number of years, yet my mind is not steady and cannot be brought to bear on meditation. Maharishi again looked steadily at her and said, do it now, and all will be right.